What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. It's a little bit windy out here, so I apologize if there's a little bit of wind noise, but I did want to do another little long-term review on my 2020 Subaru STI. I'm just under 15,000 miles. I've had the car for a year and a half, and I feel like these videos are very helpful to those that are looking into buying one of these cars. You know, there's a lot of reviewers on YouTube that, you know, go for a test drive, give you their first impressions, you know, go down the window sticker and tell you all the bells and whistles the car has, but they don't live with these cars. So it's completely different when you live with this car, and I kind of just want to give you guys my overall thoughts, my experience with driving this car every day and how it is. Now, before we do get the video started, I did just want to ask you all, if you guys find this video helpful, if you guys enjoy it, you know, make sure to give the video a little thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe down below. We're like 1,000 subscribers away from 10,000. That's a big milestone for me, so any support is definitely appreciated. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So I just want to start the video off by saying I absolutely love this freaking car. There is literally very little to talk about as far as cons about this car. I pretty much love everything about it, just because I feel like it's an all-in-one package. I feel like if you're a car enthusiast, this car is absolutely perfect. At least in my opinion, it is. Let me tell you why. It's a full-size sedan, so I mean, you get great space, you have great cargo space, great space for your passengers, for the driver. It's all-wheel drive. I live in Virginia, so the all-wheel drive definitely does come in handy. We get all 4 seasons here. We get snow, we get summer, all of that stuff. And if you live in Virginia, you'll know that the weather around here is bipolar as crap. So all-wheel drive is definitely very helpful to me. It's a fun car to drive. It's not the fastest, it's not the quickest out there, but it's definitely a fun car to drive. And the very old-school, raw, analog feel to it is pretty much to blame for that. The car feels so good on a back road. You really feel the road in the steering wheel. The steering, just, I don't know what it is, but the car just feels so good and planted on the road. And just like that raw analog feel just makes it for such a fun drive. So I can't express to you guys enough how much I enjoy driving this car. And on top of that, you get the amazing Subaru rumble with the STI as well. Unfortunately, 2021 is the last year. I think 2022 is the year that they are going to be bringing out the new motor with the FA motor. So if you're looking for that rumble, this is your last year to get one of these, at least new. You can always find them used, but you know, as the years go on, they're just going to get tougher and tougher to find. So the car is all-wheel drive. It's a full-size sedan. It's fun to drive. I personally like the interior. I feel like Subaru has stepped up their interior game up a little bit. It's not the best out in the market, but it has your Apple CarPlay, it has your Android Auto, it has a nice infotainment system, so that's all I really need. It comes standard with heated seats, and then as far as just like the overall looks of the car, it's just a great looking car. It has a very nice aggressive front end. It comes with those quad tips in the back. Just walking around the car, you can see here it has the wide fenders. It's just overall a very good looking car. So fun to drive, good looking, has a nice interior. At least for me, some people aren't that big a fan of the interior and the seats and stuff like that. I don't mind them. I think it gets the job done. But overall, I feel like it's an amazing, pretty much perfect daily driver, just because it has everything I could possibly want in a car. Now let's go ahead and talk about the bad stuff. There isn't much bad stuff at all, but I do want to be very honest with you guys. Of course, as many of you watching probably know, this isn't the most practical car to daily drive. It's definitely on the more expensive side. Gas mileage sucks. I average like 20 miles to the gallon. I get oil changes done every 3,000 miles, full synthetic oil, so that's like $90 a pop. And when you daily drive it, you know, the miles, they rack up pretty quick. So, and then the last thing, which one of my favorite things about this car is those bright green, yellow, whatever you want to call them, Brembo brakes. Although they look very nice, when it's time to do the brakes on this car, you're going to be spending a pretty penny on getting that done. So by no means is it the most practical. By no means is it a cheap car to daily drive. But I mean, when you drive it and you enjoy it every single day and you never get tired of it, I mean, that's worth paying for, in my opinion. One small little nitpicky thing that I think is annoying about the interior is if you're shorter like me and you sit closer to the steering wheel, the center armrest is pretty much pointless. Just look at how low it is. Subaru has an option that you can get where it's like a center armrest extension where it raises it up like 2 inches. I mean, the fact that that even is a thing, I feel like is stupid. Just raise it up a little bit. I don't know. That's the only thing that, if I'm really nitpicking, you know, on the interior, it would be a lot more comfortable if you could rest your arm there. Otherwise, it's pretty much pointless if you don't have that extension that Subaru offers. When it comes to daily driver, I honestly, I'm gonna admit the WRX is definitely the better daily driver. It's just a lot more daily driver friendly. It's more comfortable. It's better on gas mileage. People are gonna argue that the FA motor is a lot more reliable, and I don't blame them. The EJ motor does get a very bad rep in the car community just because it's known to have so many issues, you know, ringland failure, head gaskets, this and that. But I honestly feel like a lot of people just don't take care of their cars very well. If you're gonna mod it, you know, get a good tune, get an E-tune, get a Pro tune. These cars are very sensitive when it comes to modifications, so if you're gonna do stuff to it, you know, make sure that you get a good tune for it. That is key. And if you're scared of tuning it or doing stuff to the motor and installing performance mods, just keep it stock. I honestly feel like this car is a very fun car stock. I didn't so much feel that way with the WRX. I feel like the WRX's stock tune was very slow and sluggish. Once I did tune it, then the car really woke up. Not getting so much of that with this car. I feel like this car is very good, straight off the lot. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Quick little summary, the final verdict. It's a great looking car. I absolutely love freaking driving this car. It's so much fun. It's not the cheapest car to daily drive, but you gotta pay to play. And it's pretty much just got everything I could possibly want in a daily driver, as far as everything I could possibly need. So anyways, to end the video off, I'm gonna fire the car up so you guys can hear one of my favorite things about this car, and that's gonna be just how it sounds, that notorious Subaru rumble. And I know you guys are gonna ask in the comments, so I'm just gonna tell you right now, it is a Remark axleback with a Remark resonated mid pipe. Let me go ahead and start it up so you guys can hear how she sounds. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys find this video helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sure there's a couple of things here and there that I missed. Comment down below how you guys feel about your STIs and driving them, or if you're planning on getting one, you know, let me know if you guys have any questions. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, remember to like and subscribe down below. Let's get the channel to 10,000 subs, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.